Welcome back to Channel Sport this morning. It's the final lap for the show, and we have Ben Alaya. Finally made it and was able to, I don't know how he's done it, but he beat all the traffic out there. Ben, good morning. Thanks for coming on the show, even though you'll be using injury time, basically.
Injury time, really. Well, a good day to always be here. Man, traffic out there is crazy.
I know.
It's well.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, it's all about the Super Eagles of Nigeria against Algeria. And, a lot of headlines in the papers as well, too, unsurprisingly.
Any of the papers?
Yeah, all of them. All of them. So let's start with Sporting Life. Algeria versus Nigeria. There's a time kickoff there, 8:15 p.m. Iheanacho Iwobi to lead Eagles attack. So we'll throw that straight to Ben. Iheanacho Iwobi leading Nigeria's attack.
Well, Iwobi has been playing regularly for us now, and I think he's good to go. Iheanacho has not been regular for Leicester City, so maybe this is an opportunity for him to assert himself and say, look, I can lead the Super Eagles striker. Iwobi should play behind him. He should be the main man, shooting in the goals. And let's see how it goes. I think that we have a good team to at least hold the Algerians, because Rabah Maja has been talking tough and saying, look, we want to beat Nigeria because I have started the rebuilding process. So we are hoping that all goes well with the Super Eagles. I don't want us to lose.
Mikel to be rested, Balogun in line to captain. I mean, what do you make of that one? Why should you rest the captain of the team?
For obvious, perhaps, I mean, maybe medical advice, one. It could also have been, maybe he's not ready to play, and then traveling all the way from China to Algeria is a long trip. Perhaps he may come in the second half. But Balogun as captain.
Well, you don't have Ogenye on Nazi, so.
Yeah. I mean, you don't seem to be.
It's okay.
Who would you have? Let's just say, I mean, play hypothetically. Who would you have just?
With the options.
No, he's a Trojan. He struggles. I recall, I mean, I've worked with him closely, and I recall that Keshi started to play him, then the first game
even
was
almost
against, against, if not for injury, against Scotland at the Craven Cottage then, and it was fantastic, and he takes all the risk for Nigeria, and so
he puts his body on the line.
I'm telling you.
Have to say that.
So if he's going to be the captain, why not?
Right. One more on Sporting Life before we go on to the next papers. My fear for Eagles laments Nwosu. I imagine that's Aaron Nwosu. I mean, do you have any fears about this Eagles side as presently constituted?
No. I think that what we need to do is to prepare well and avoid bonus issues, simple and straight. If we prepare well, I mean, the Nigeria Serbia Chamber of Commerce, they've been talking and saying they want a situation where the team can even camp in Serbia, which has the same similar conditional issue, this thing with Russia. Dr. Temigo told me so, and similar to Russia. Yeah. So if I mean weather conditions, so to speak, and then when we are preparing for the World Cup, it's going to be cold in Russia, whether it is summer or winter. Like when we did the the 2010 World Cup in South Africa, it was dead cold, and it was June 12th to July 12th. So we have to also prepare. And if they are already talking like that, I think for me we should. Make all the necessary inputs and ensure that
off the field, very important.
Preparation, bonuses, those are my concerns. If they are there, the players will now be focused. Yeah, because I mean they have only 3 weeks to prepare for this World Cup. Only 3 weeks.
Okay. If we can quickly do this, Complete Sports Friday edition, Trust Ekong says, I'm not scared of any team. Talk about our defense in a few seconds if you can. Anytime Leon Balogun is not playing and you play Trust and someone else, it looks, but this man is saying, I mean, he's confident, but I mean, do you have any fear for our defense now and going to the World Cup?
I pray that the only fear I have is of injuries.
Okay.
If there is consistency and they are not injured, I mean, Trusekong and Balogun, I mean, for now, they are our first choice. I mean, for the center back. And then if Shehu is playing on the right, and then we are trying to test the new guy now on the left. And then if, for experience, then we just said, okay, I think that they are good to go.
Good to go.
But let's pray always against injuries.
Okay,
Right.
all right. Even though injuries are part of the game, but we pray against it. Ben, I want to thank you for appearing on this abridged due to traffic.
Made good use of your injury.
Thank you for coming. We'll do this again some other time.
Yeah.
Thanks for allowing us to be a part of your morning. We'll do this again next week. I'm Yemi Adebayo.
Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm tired.